Hello everyone! You might recognize me because you just saw my wonderful bearded face just a minute ago. I am back with another game. I am Heponwana, and if you looked at the schedule, it says I'm playing Eyeland on the PC, and you're probably thinking there's a problem with that because Eyeland is not spelled E-Y-E, it's spelled I-S. Well, actually the problem is it's not on PC, it's on the Playdate. Unfortunately, scheduling software doesn't recognize it, but this is the Playdate. It is the cute little retro-inspired console with a crank. We're not going to use the crank, unfortunately. So, this game, I always like to point out, and this game does it for me, there are some moments of flashing animations and patterns which might not be suitable for people with epilepsy, so I'll leave that up to you to decide if this game is right for you to look at. I will call out when those come, so if you're not sure, don't worry. I am here to make sure you have the best viewing, experience you can. So, also, this game takes about an hour to play. You can see from the estimate, it definitely says an hour. Actually, it's a lot shorter than that. If you ever want a fun game to speedrun and you have a Playdate, this game is great. There are no other runners, and I'm lonely. I would love more people to run this with me because it is really cool. So, time is going to start right when I hit A. You'll notice that cute little ghosty buddy, and we're going to get going in a 3, 2, 1, go. So, you are a dude on an island, and you don't have a boat, so we'll just go bed. This game is very story heavy, so I'm just going to explain everything that's going on. We tried going bed, and it said no, it's too early, so the only thing we could do on this island is we're going to just watch the sunset. It's a beautiful sunset. I love the sunset. I love islands. Like this game, it might be black and white, but it looks good. It is the right type of feel. So, sun's going down, we could finally get to bed. I should add, all of my movement in this game is button mashing, because if you hold down the button, you will not move that quickly. So, this game is a lot of button mashing endurance. And we wake up in the morning and nothing's different. Everything's same. Oh wait, we're not on an island. And we have mail. But that mail just says we should go to the hotel. So instead of going to the hotel, I'm going to do what I love doing when I wake up in the morning. Go to a deep dark cave. I love how you turn white in these black environments. That is going to be important later. We go in this dark cave because where else would you go to make a cup of coffee? I know, like some people go Starbucks, I prefer artisan coffee, so we'll make it ourselves. So you go to a dark cave, get a mug. You can't have coffee without a mug. I mean, there are only 4 real ingredients for coffee, and we're going to get all of them. You could tell, first one, mug. Second one, no, it's not that. Second one's over here. It is water. Obviously, you can't have coffee without water. And this ghost is like, dude, you got an awesome mug. Probably has a cool cartoon character on it. The one I'm drinking coffee out of this morning has a goose on it, because it's all about kind of the entitled Goose Game vibe. So, now, of course, you need fire, because you don't want cold water, you want hot water. Who makes cold water coffee? Cold brew? What is that? And then you need beans. And there we go. Now we have beans. We got coffee. Since we got coffee, music is changing just a little bit. It's almost like we're getting into that high energy caffeine vibe. Whew, I could feel all the coffee going through my body right now. It helps you with speedrunning, because if you had to keep mashing a button, no better way than a lot of coffee. We're not going to get our mail still. We're going to go to the hotel. We need that coffee actually wake up the hotel clerk, who's going to turn on the elevator for us. And now we're going to have some puzzles. And we're going to beat the first one normal. All of the other puzzles, you need a puzzle per floor to get to the top of the hotel. And all but the first one, we're going glitch. We're going glitch a lot on this game. You can't glitch on first one only because there is no floor below it. So, Classic puzzles. Hey, we all know this one, right? You have to walk in a way where you can walk back, and I'm sure I didn't mess it up at all, but if I hit the button while that noise is going on, up I go. I'm just going to ride that elevator. This one, the floor is fire, and we can't see any of the platforms, but you can either take a death abuse, hit the fire down below, or when that noise is going on, hit the button, you'll just go up. The glitches definitely will not cause us problems coming up, and we're not going to cause the game to get really weird glitchy in a short bit, except actually we are. This is the last puzzle we will do before the game becomes permanently glitched. It'll be a subtle glitch, but it'll be a very important one because it'll make the game really weird. Well, suitably weird, slightly weird. This game's already weird. So, these arrows change gravity. Important note, you could only have alternate gravity perspectives in a white room. But we are forever going to be in weird gravity. This is a guy who wants to see us, and he's like, you don't have an appointment, go away. And he's like, I'm kidding. And then he's like, here, have a can of WD-40. And of course, we want some WD-40. You'll also notice we are forever going to be in the wrong alignment. Look at this. We're in the wrong alignment entirely. And now, we have WD-40, so of course you know what you do from there. You go to a lighthouse, because lighthouse doors tend to get rusty, you know, they're near the salt water. So using WD-40, there we go. Hey, one of these platforms, zip over, get that key. Oh, they're not activated. There is no power here. The dude up there just said, dude, there's no power. What are you doing? And man, I am just falling down a lot. That's a bad start to a day, but it's okay. We'll just go over here and we'll see the problem with wrong alignment. We are going to be invisible in some of these dark areas because there is no white sprite for different alignments. So we got gas cans and matches, which always store those together, never store those together. That's kind of the wrong idea. But now we're going to go to the coal mine so we could get coal. We'll get a lantern, we'll get a pickaxe, and we're going to go mine some coal because that's what we're all about, mining coal so we could fire up the lighthouse, well, fire up the power plant so we could turn on the lighthouse because ultimately, well, we want to learn a song from a robot bird. But I'm getting ahead of myself. This game, it's very normal. I know you're thinking everything he's saying is just so sane and regular, like obvious knowledge. And yeah, this game is rather boring and mundane in that type of way. I also highly recommend play this game casually. It is hard to see where you are there, and it's all blind luck because there is no graphic to see where you are. But I highly recommend playing this game casually if you get a chance and you like very weird non sequitur type of humor. Make sure you menu correctly there because otherwise you'll have to go through an extra minecart screen, which is no good for anyone. So up we go, and it's cool. Well, cool about playing Playdate games is you could play it on the big screen because it's capturing pretty much laglessly, or I could play on this little screen. It's really cool. This system just offers a lot of cool fun, and there we go. Power plant's fired up. We could close this platform. We could fall down another ladder because we're good at falling. Push these stairs, grab this key card, and up we go. Those little blobs, you could talk to them. There are a lot of things you could talk with in this game. You could talk with that guy. I'm not going to because I'm speedrunning. So I'm just going to continue up, and we're going to go ahead and remember what I said. We want to go to the top of the lighthouse because we want to learn a song from a robot bird, you know, as one does. So make sure you pay attention to the song. You got to memorize it. Okay, hopefully you have that memorized because otherwise it could be very tricky to proceed in this game. I am kidding. You don't need to memorize it. When you need it, it'll go through automatically. And we'll just continue on this way. And now we'll go up, and we need what they call a black diamond. I call it a chaos emerald. It's kind of chaos emerald-y. But first, before that, we need to learn about static electricity. So you all know how to find static electricity. You go into a dark, dark cave. you make sure you light it, but use the correct order on the candles, because if you go the wrong order, that's no good. And now we're going to learn D and zap, and we'll use that to activate this, and that'll drop a rope down so we could get up to the top of this hillside. You know, all of this is perfectly normal. This is easily the most normal game anyone can play. Nothing weird about it, and if you explore the world even more, obviously nothing at all will be completely astounding and confusing. And now we're going to go here, and oh, we're going to get hurt. And that guy's like, you can't go there, only us robots can. And I'm going to try and use this. Oh, I can't use that. And this guy's like, you want to take my battery? And I could use his battery to activate this. Now I could control this robot, push this in there, end the control. We're going to hit this button, and now we are going to get that black diamond, or as I call it, Chaos Emerald. And there we go, we got a Chaos Emerald, and we're now in the home stretch. There is not much left of this game. Flashing lights are coming up in the next area. I'll give a little more notice even closer to it. It's nothing too intense, but it is something I like people to be mindful of, because I like to be, you know, here for you to have a good time. Like, I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable, except for me being uncomfortable with having it hard to see. So, next screen is flashing lights, so look away now if you're photosensitive. It's nothing major, but it is something. And this is Jennifer. Jennifer wants a Chaos Emerald, well, a black diamond. She's going to eat it, and we're just going to keep running and keep running. We are on the screen, trust me, but we glitched our way where you cannot see our graphic. See, here we are, flashing lights are done, and we are at end game here. This is the mayor, and we're just going to walk around the mayor a few times, and then he's going to get tired of us. And time will be when we get on our boat. Yes, we do get a boat. Yes, somehow our island comes back to play. So we're going to wake up in the morning, and it's like, what just happened? And time's in about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, time. And there you go. The most sane, logical game you will ever experience in your life. Nothing weird about it. Really normal. If you can get a Playdate and you enjoy weird non sequitur games, this is a really fun speedrun game. It's also just a fun game to play. And if you are somebody who wanted a Playdate for a long time and saw the huge back orders, like I ordered mine a year before I got it. Some people were 2+ years out. They are now available without any delay. So I want more people to speedrun on these cool little toys, because it is so much fun. Anyways, I believe I will be up next with a surprise run of Below the Ocean, because I've got the capacity and the schedule does too, and it's another cool little obscure game. So much love, and I will be back real shortly.